Hello YouTube, it's me Nick, and welcome back to the Lucky Shot 13 channel. We are back here again today on the Comrade SMP, standing on a little bit of ground that I have recently leveled with a little help from my friends. And yeah, this is the future site of the Diamond Block Industries docks and lighthouse, where the ship that we're building is going to go. But that's not what we're working on today, or seeing today. In fact, we got a couple things to see, and then a wonderful prank to do. So, first things first, we have this hole in the ground that I have recently dug out and started on. And as we all know, the other day, I recently made a purchase from IronPine for one of his houses that is in the Ironwoods. And I thought to myself, I hate having to jump all the way up the mountain over there, climb all the way down here to get over here to where the docks will be that I'm working on. So I figured what would be the best solution to that, since I'm not a really big fan of the elytra or even messing with that. I tend to kill myself every time I have one or lose it, so it's not worth it to me. So I thought to myself, what could I do? I need to light up in there. Oh crap, now I'm in a hole. Crap. Stupid hole. Yeah, you know I would build it right through a mob spawner too. So, anyway, I decided to build a minecart tunnel. So this is the design that I have come up with for the minecart tunnel. And yes, it is purple and magenta, and it is bright as mess. But I rather like these colors, to be perfectly honest. Maybe they're a little feminine to some, not to me. Purple doesn't bother me at all. In fact, I quite like it. So you can see we have the glowstone going along the floor here, covered by the glass. We have quartz pillar blocks, iron blocks, redstone lamps, coal blocks, and then these pillar blocks here will be what the rails go on. And this will extend from here 160 blocks in that direction to the Ironwoods houses. So yeah, it's a very expensive minecart tunnel design, but it looks good to me. It'll be fun to make, and I just gotta work on the entrance. I had an entrance, but again, it matched that color scheme, and purple didn't look good here where the dock should be. So yeah, now that it is starting to get dark, maybe I should break this block. Okay, so since we're so close to the Diamond Block Industries lab, I figured we would hop over here and I would show some progress that was made on that. I think it was an episode or two ago I mentioned that I wanted to make... Oh, zombies, great. That I wanted to make toggleable lighting for the lab, and that I had been working on that, and that at the time I had put some of the redstone lamps in there, but it was not done. So yeah, so this is what it looks like now. Of course, I still have some torches up for lighting just because it's a bit dim. I'm still working on the actual number of lamps. I think I'm going to have to adjust that, but I'll show you what it looks like. Now, one of my favorite things about, you know, the movies and stuff like that is watching, like, the lights turn on. Like, you know, there's that old school sort of click, click, click as those old, you know, phosphorus bulbs and everything turned on. And so I wanted to sort of replicate that delay in the lighting. So, of course, we have two switches here, which I need to label because now I forget which is which. One of them is just for this back set of lights, which is essentially the holding cells. Okay, so if we flip that, I think that's this one. So we flip that, we can see that nice delay right there on the back. See, and this is independent as well, sort of. Yeah, so that's the back. And then we have the main lab lighting, which is this. And you can see that delay again. It goes delay from front to back and delay from left to right. So let's see if we can catch that again. Flick. Yep. Front to back, left to right. And then, of course, we can turn everything on. Just like that. So it's completely independent. If I want just the front, if I want just the back, I can turn those on independently or have them all on at the same time. So yeah, that's what the labs are looking like, and then of course we'll be doing some bits and pieces on this, but it's not a high priority for me now. I wanted mainly to get the lighting in for mob spawn reasons, and so if I did want to come over here and work on it, it's one less thing in our way of getting on that project. So now's what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and grab some supplies, and I will bring y'all back in a second for the Alright everyone, welcome back. I got to thinking about something while I was over here grabbing just a couple things that we'll need for the prank on IronPine, and remembered that he was actually kind enough to drop off the deed to the house. So I made myself a little item frame, and then read here, house deed. This certifies that LuckyShot13 on this day, the 14th of January 2017, has purchased Lot 4 and the establishment on it for the price of 5 diamonds from IronPine. LuckyShot13 is the lawful owner of Lot 4 and is thus required by all codes and rules set forth by the Ironwoods Cottages Board of Trustees. Signed, IronPine. So yeah, I'm awful proud of this. I'm proud of our purchase and what we've been able to do with it. And so yeah, we'll put our deed right up there. So, I've also made a quick little change. I moved the bed and couple of chests that were right here up into the loft, which I don't believe I got to show anybody last time because I actually didn't know that this place had a loft. Silly me. I watched the man build them and still forgot they had a loft. So, yeah, I made a dedicated seating area downstairs, and then upstairs I now have the bed, and then of course our small storage areas. Shulker box over there, 2 double chests full of some more junk. There's all kinds of unsorted, and I actually need the dirt though, kind of need that. And then I'm gonna take our sign and throw that there. Yeah. So all we really need is some bone blocks and an ink sac, and then I need to get a feather and a book. Where would that be? Book. Do I have a feather? I don't have a feather. Okay, I think IronPine will probably have a feather that he will not mind if we take for the purposes of this. Okay, so let's hop down this ladder here, doop 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 doop, and let's go over to the main house since we're just literally a hop, skip, and a jump away. So recently, if you've been keeping up with all of us, IronPine posted his 50th episode on the Comrade SMP, which is awesome. To get to 50 episodes on something like this for us, whenever you think about the fact that we're not, we really wouldn't even consider ourselves part-time YouTubers. I mean, this is just hobby stuff for us. We don't make a dime off of the server. That it's not what we're in it for. It's not what we do. We're not making money off of it. So everything that we do, all the work that we put in, geez, it's gonna take a lot of scaffolding, is purely for fun. So what I have decided to do, and I do not know how I even want to orient this, to be perfectly honest, I'll probably just go here, if I can do it. Really? Oh, that's a bottom slab. Okay, I get it. Cool. Okay, yeah. So as I was saying, he got to 50 episodes, and that's great for us to be able to do on the server, to get to 50 episodes. It's a great achievement for him, and I'm really happy for him. So I figured we'd celebrate a little bit, and we're gonna celebrate it. And this is gonna be off kilter, I'm realizing now, if we make it here. So yeah, what I decided to do is to put a big giant 50 over his house and bone blocks, because, well, why not? What are friends for? 2, 3, 4. Oh, no, one more. 4. So yeah, I'm going to put this big giant 50 over his house, and I will bring y'all back with some progress in just... Alright, a quick little progress update here. You can see that I have the 5 done now, and I am working on the spacing right now for the for the 0, trying to figure out if it's too close or not, and I think that is going to be a little too close, so I'm going to have to move it. But yeah, and also, quick change of plans, I'm not just going to make one, I have a whole bunch of bone blocks. I'm going to try and put these, the big 5-0 over his main house, the stables, and probably his fish farm as well. So, yeah, just a quick progress update, and we'll be back again in a second. Again with our first completed 50. It looks like this. Yes, I know there's a slight difference between the size of the 0 and the 5. They're about 1 block. It's 1 block different. 1 block. The 5 is 1 block taller than the 0, but that is okay. That is okay. So let's come back and look at it from here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It is a good 50 there. It is a good 50. So yeah, so that is our first completed 50. So now is what I'm gonna do is start on the one on the fish farm, and then the stables, and I'll either bring y'all back or I'll time lapse it. I haven't actually decided yet, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So, yeah, we've got all 3 of our 50s done. We've got this one, we've got the first one we've made, and then we have this one, which looks a little weird, but I didn't want to make it as big as the other one since it's over a slightly smaller building, but you can definitely still tell that that's a 50. So yeah, now that we have our 3 sort of bone block pranks done, it is time for us to find if IronPine has a feather. Something so dirt simple that I did not happen to have lying around. Oh gracious. Oh wow. Where could it even remotely be? Ah, yes, feather. Just one. Just one is all. Just one is all we need. Okay, so now we have our book, and then we have that, and then, okay, so now we have our book and quill. And I don't have a chest. Seriously? Seriously? Well, I don't want to take anything of his. Seriously? I don't even have a... Ow! Dang it. Dang it. See, now I have to hop all the way back over here. Oh, darn it. Okay, I'm not gonna show y'all me hopping around, so
I'll be back in just a second.
To IronPine. Oh gracious, we already cannot type this morning. Great. To IronPine. Congrats on gracious 50 episode. Oh, come on, man, you can type. I promise I can type. It's on 50 episodes of the Comrade. Gracious sakes. ComradeSMP. It is an awesome achievement. I think I spelled achievement wrong. A before E except F. Okay, yeah. Achievement. It is an awesome achievement. And I look forward to many more episodes. Please enjoy the large print 50 banners that we have left at your residence, at your residence, at your house, free of charge. So, we'll just put from LuckyShot13 and sign it. Congrats. So yeah, now that that is done and signed, we will stick this item remote right where he will see it. Stupid. There we go. Shift click. Shift click. So yeah, let's take one more look at our 350s, and then I'll clean up the scaffolding after I end the episode, so it won't still be around for them. So yeah, let's take a look. We have this 50. Let's get a more straight on view. Oh, this tree is perfect. Oh, and we get the sunset. So we have this 50 over the fish farm. Then if we take a quick little hop, skip, and a jump over here, we have this 50 over top the stables. And then if we come around to this side so we can see it better, and we're looking straight onto it, we have the last 50 over top of the main house in the Ironwoods. And yeah, there's our last 50. So just a quick recap. We checked out the minecart tunnel that I'm building. I showed off the toggleable lighting in the lab. I hope that y'all like that. I hope that that's a nice, more realistic touch for the lab. And you know, it's little redstone things like that that I like to do that give a project a little bit more realism, give it a little bit more depth in terms of, you know, the story that we put into the build. And then, of course, our favorite part of the episode is we pranked IronPine. And wow, and with my render distance turned up here, we can actually see the 50s, which is perfect. It's absolutely perfect. So yeah, I'm going to hop into this construction trailer and get to thinking on my next project. I hope that y'all have enjoyed this episode, and I'll see y'all next time.